Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, I thought you forgot our new schedule. We have a new time slot, right? 1:25 instead of 1:30. Is it 1:25, right? Okay, so let's wait for others. By the way, I sent the file to our line group. Have you downloaded it yet? Okay, we will use that file. Okay, please open the file while waiting for others. It's good because we are just studying online, because in some levels from grade 5 to grade 9 or grade 12, but I'm teaching only until grade 9. We are studying online and on-site at the same time. It's very difficult to teach students here and Zoom at the same time. So it's good that in your class, you just chose to have online class. So I think that's an advantage. But for other levels, it's very difficult. Hello, Poon and Siri. Good afternoon. Okay, let's wait for Ode. I think Ode will join. Hopefully. By the way, no one got perfect on our online quiz last week. The highest, 14 out of 15. So there are 3 students who got 14 out of 15. One student got 12 and then another got 13. Others did not take the quiz. So they don't have scores. Okay, so where are the others? Are they joining? Are they? Okay, I can wait for maybe 2 minutes more. Okay, but while waiting, Poon and Siri, please prepare the file that I sent. Okay, so for today, we will just focus on Microsoft Excel. Okay, so if you don't have Microsoft Excel there on your computer, you can go to the website of Office. There you can use Microsoft Office tools online. Okay, you need internet to do that. But if you are using a desktop version, then that would be better because it doesn't require internet connection. Okay, especially for those who are using Mac or non-Windows device, you can use Microsoft Excel online. Okay. Is someone using online version? No one? Okay, so I think you are using offline, so that's great. Ode, have you downloaded the file already? The file that I sent to our line group, we will use that one for our lesson today. Please download and open it. Alice also. Okay, ready? Is everyone ready? Yes or no? Oh, you're not ready. Only one student is ready. How about the others? Ready? Okay, so again, students, today we will focus, or in the remaining weeks, we will just focus in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so we have learned Microsoft Excel before, but there are still things that we haven't learned yet. So those are the things that I will teach you today and in the coming weeks. Okay, so last time, okay, do you remember what were the topics or the tools or functions that we learned in Microsoft Excel when you were in grade 6? What are the tools that we have learned in Microsoft Excel? Who is Get? Why is Get here?
If I come in, I will come in.
Hello,
Even
Get. Get.
Is
This is not
in
yes.
is in the dead. Is you is
No. No. You will not study with me.
no it's okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Get. He's grade 1. Okay, so last time, students, when you were in grade 6, for those who were my students before, we have learned what? What have we learned in Microsoft Excel? Do you still remember? Please tell me you forgot again. You always forget everything that we have learned, that we are learning, huh? What did we learn when you were in grade 6, students? About? Hello? Anyone? What have we learned before in Microsoft Excel? Starts with letter S. Anyone who can remember? I don't believe you. It starts with letter S. For example, you will get the total of something. What did we use on that? For example, if you want to add 2 numbers in Microsoft Excel, what function are we using to do that? Anyone? It starts with letter S and it starts with equals also. Equals what? Students, this is very easy. I taught you this one already, so it's impossible that you will forget this one. Anyone?
Sum.
Yes, we studied about the sum function. So basically, the sum function is the basic function in Excel that people are commonly used. Okay, so we can add, subtract, multiply, divide using the sum function. Okay, but we can directly do that using the equal sign and then the equation in some cases. Okay, just like for example here, we have an example table. Actually, there are 2 sheets there. Okay, but we will just do the sample first because later on I will give you or I will give you time to answer your activity. Okay, so for example, here we have fruit name. So we have apples, oranges, and so on and so forth. And then there is quantity. Quantity means the number, okay, of each fruit. So for apples, we have 32. For oranges, we have 54. Okay, and something like that. Okay, so on and so forth. And then we have here price per piece. Okay, so each apple, each orange costs something, and then the total amount. Okay, so for example, students, if you want to get the total amount of the apples here, the first set of apples, then what would you do? This is just a quick review. How would you do it? How would you get the sum using, or how would you get the total amount using a formula here in Excel? Anyone? Any idea? How do you get the total amount when you have quantity and price per piece as your given values here? How would you get this one? What would you do? What would you do, students? I'm waiting for you to answer. Please do not be lazy. Students, this is very simple math. What would you do if you want to get the total amount, if you have quantity and price per piece as your given values? What would you do? Okay, so we will not talk to each other. Are you sure? This is basic math. Quantity means how many. Price per piece means price of one item. So if you have 12 apples and each apple costs 12, then what would be the total amount? How would you get the total amount for this one? Anyone?
Multiply.
Yes, you should multiply, and you can multiply this one using a formula in Excel. So a formula starts with an equal sign, and then you just click the values or the cells that you want to include in your equation. So for example, here, so 32 times, okay? You don't need to use the equal sum if your equation is very simple. Okay, 12, and then just press enter, and then it will give you the answer. Okay? So that's it. Okay, students, and then you will know that you use formula because when you double click it, the formula will appear. Okay, if there is no formula, meaning you just type the numbers. I will know that later because I will check your file when you submit it back to me. Okay, so now we have the formula for this one. How about if you want to get the price per piece? What would you do if you have quantity and total amount as given? How would you do that? How would you get the price?
Divide.
Okay, you need to divide. What are you going to divide? For example, here, we will get the price of each orange. So what would you divide? What comes first?
140 divide.
Okay, so 540 divided by
54.
54. Okay, so you need to make sure of the order here, students. So of course, the total amount divided by the quantity, and then just press enter and you will get the price. Okay, the same with this one. Okay, by the way, I will change the color so that I will identify what to check for and later on. Okay, so this one. And then for this one, students, I would like you to do this one by yourself. Okay, or I will ask someone to give the formula for me. Okay, so you can give me the formula for this one. This is just a sample activity, by the way. So what should be the formula for this one? Equals?
Equal D4
Okay, D4.
slash
Okay,
divide,
slash divide. Okay.
B4.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that's it for this one. How about for this one? For these two, I mean? What's the formula for this one? Equals. Get the total amount.
B5.
Okay, B5. What's the operation? Times or multiplied by?
C5.
Okay, C5. Very good. And then students, as a shortcut, you can just copy the formula by clicking and holding the fill handle here and then dragging it. Okay, it will copy the formula. Okay, same with this one. As long as they are next to each other, you can do that. Okay, but for this one, we will manually solve. Okay. Okay, so that's it, students. How about if you want to get the total of all these amounts? How would you do that? If you want to get the total amount of all the fruits, how would you do that? Okay, how would you add all of them? Are you going to use the equal sum function? Yes or no? Okay, yes. So equal sum. And then what would you do next? If you want to add everything. Oh, what do you call that? Please do not sign language. You can open your microphone, so please talk. What do you call that one? Like this one. Is this what you mean? Okay, so what do you call this? It's called
highlight.
Okay, you need to highlight the cells or choose the cells that you want to include in your equation. Okay, and then enclose it with parentheses. Okay, and then it will give you the total amount. Okay, understand? Okay, how about if you want to get the average amount? What is average again? Average is, for example, number plus number divided by how many numbers are there. Okay, so that is average. I'm not sure, I forgot the name in Thai. Okay, so for example, if you want to get the average of these amounts, so what will you do? Okay, so I think I did not. Yes, Haruka, do you have an idea how to do that? Okay, so to get the average students, all you need to do is to use the average formula. There is an average formula in Excel. And then after that, it will get the average. Okay, after you selected the cells that you want to include in your equation. Okay, so this one is 1002.166667. Okay, so this is the average. So in short, the average, for the average here, it added the 6 values here divided by 6. So this one is the answer. Okay? Understand? Okay, now students, let's go to the next one. How about if you want to sort this one from A to Z? Okay, so as what you can see here, it's not sorted like alphabetically, right? So in Microsoft Excel, you can sort this one, okay? All you need to do is to highlight the cells that you want to sort. For example, we will sort the name alphabetically, okay? That means from A to Z, okay? So to do that, students, all you need to do is to highlight, okay? And then do you see the sort and filter option here? Yes or no? Okay, so you can use that one. Okay, the sort and filter. And then we have here sort A to Z or sort Z to A. Okay, so in our case, we will just use sort A to Z. And then it will be sorted, but it will ask you this one. Okay, so please be careful of this one. Always choose expand the selection so that the numbers here will follow also. Okay, so click this one, expand the selection, and then sort, and then it will sort the names from A to Z. Okay, the same with numbers. I think it will sort from highest to lowest, lowest to highest, something like that. You can do that one also. Okay? Understand? Do you understand? Okay, so now students, we will learn about the filter option in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so under sort and filter, there is like a filter word here. It's like a it's a funnel here represented by a funnel. Okay, so I would like you to click that one. Okay, everybody click filter. What have you noticed? What have you noticed? What happened when you click the filter option? Anyone? What happened? Anyone? Please answer me. Hello? What happened when you click filter? I will not call names, so those who will participate voluntarily will get points. Okay? What happened? What did you see? There are what? Anyone? Really? When you click filter, it will have check here and then something will happen here for sure. What did you see? Especially on this row.
The arrow.
Okay, so there is a drop down arrow. So this is a filter. This is the filter option wherein you need to select which one you want to appear. Okay, so for example here under fruit name, please click the drop down arrow. When you click the drop down arrow, you will have like this, right? Yes or no? Do you have like this? Okay, so for example, you want apples and oranges only to appear on your worksheet. Okay, so you can just check apples and oranges and uncheck other things there or other fruits. Okay, and then once you do that, students, only the apples and oranges will appear. Okay, so that's it. Okay, same applies with the numbers. Okay, so for example, you would like to have those fruits only that the quantity is 32, then you can just check 32. Okay, for this one, and it will appear, or the fruit that has a quantity of 32 pieces will appear. Okay, so this is the filter tool or the purpose of filter tool in Microsoft Excel. Okay, understand? Do you understand? Yes or no? Are you sure? Okay, now students, how about if you want to get the highest and the lowest number? Okay, for example, we have price here, right? So for example, you want to get the highest price. Okay, the highest price. How would you do that? Any idea? What's the highest price here, by the way?
27.
27, right? So how would you get the 27 using a formula in Excel? So in Excel, we have maximum and minimum. Do you know maximum and minimum? Maximum is the highest, minimum is the lowest. Okay, but in Excel, it is shortcut as max and min. Okay, so to get the maximum value, okay, of the cells or from the cells or from the given cells, all you need to do is to use the equal sign and then max. Okay, max, and then you need to select. Okay, so in this case, we will find the highest price. So of course, we will highlight here all the prices from C2 to C7, and then that's it. The answer should be 27. Okay, that is how you get it, the maximum value. Okay, how about if you want to get the lowest price? What would be the formula? Anyone? What would be the formula for that? The opposite of maximum.
Minimum.
Yes, minimum. Okay, so equals min only. Okay, shortcut min and then highlight. And then what should be the answer here? What is the minimum
10.
price? Okay, the minimum
10.
price is 10. Okay, so therefore the answer here is 10. Okay, so that is how you get the minimum and maximum value. Okay? Understand? Okay, now, okay, we will try to answer your activity. First part, I think we cannot finish all of it today. Okay, so I would like you to compute for the remaining values here or for the missing values. And then I would like you to do this one only. Okay, so I will highlight the things that you will do right now. Okay, so you do this one. And then the remaining values here. Okay? Please do it now using the things that we have learned. So we have the sum function, average. We also have maximum and minimum. And also students, I would like you to sort the names, okay, from A to Z, okay? Right now, it's not alphabetical yet, okay? So I would also want you to source, or to sort, I mean not source, sort the names from A to Z. Okay, so those are the things that we need to do, or you need to do today. Okay, so in the given activity here, so you have price, quantity, which are all given. We also have the discount. Some of them are missing. And then discounted price or sale price. And then number of items sold and then in stock. Please tell me when you're done. Done? Not yet? Okay, please take your time. You still have 10 minutes. Anybody done already? No one yet? Any questions? If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Okay, how do you get the percentage discount here? Does anyone know the formula for this one? How do you get the discount, the percentage? Anyone knows the formula for this one? Or you studied this one in math already, I guess. How do you get the formula? Day, do you know? How do you get the answer here? How would you do it? If you want to know the percentage discount. Anyone? I think for this one, you will just shuffle the, what do you call this one? The formula. So how do you get it? So for the discount percentage, you will just use the price and the discounted price. Okay, but there's one more thing that you need to do. Anyone? How about the discounted price? How did you do it? Actually, this is not discounted. It should be discount price. Okay, discount price. Okay, so how do you get the discount price of this one? How would you do it? Maybe this one makes you confused a little bit. Okay, so we will just make it like a discount. Okay, or discount price, I think it's okay. So how do you get the discount price? Anyone? How would you do it? Hello? I think the answer here is like maybe 320. 5% of 6,400. The question is, how would you get that using a formula? Okay, so I guess you need more time, students. Do you need more time to do this one? We only have 2 minutes left. Okay, so please send the file to me once you're done. Okay, just answer the things that I have highlighted here. Okay, so we have sort the product name from A to Z, and then I get the missing values here using formula. Okay, and then also here you should get the highest price, lowest price, and the average price. Okay. When you send your work, please change the file name to your nickname and number, and then send it back to our line group. Do you understand? Understand? Okay, I will know if you copied each other's file. Okay, so please don't dare to do that. Please do this one on your own. Okay, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me in our line group. I will be happy to assist you or help you as long as it is my free time. Okay, so that's all for today, students. We will continue with this one next week. Next week, we will study about the count function in Excel. Okay, so please do send your work until tomorrow only, tomorrow midnight. Okay, yes, tomorrow midnight. So you have 1 day, 24 hours, more than 24 hours. Okay, so I will see you again next week. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe and have a nice day. Bye.